Welcome to Muscle Maintenance with In Shape Fitness. I'm Kim Watkins, your trainer, and today's workout is for Tuesday of this week. It's a level 2 workout, though I'm going to try to get you through all of the details of what the level 1 workout should be if you need to take a couple of steps backwards or a step backwards in terms of difficulty. We had a little holiday in the United States today, so I don't know where you are, but if you're in the US, you probably know things were a little crazy. My kid was not in school, and it was a day of kind of family time for us here in New York City. So we're on to Tuesday. We're going to do the level 2 today. We're going to have you, I want you to stand up for me. This is going to be your warm-up. You've got 2 moves to warm up, like always. The first move, you're going to swim through the air like you're Michael Phelps, just standing up really tall, squeezing your abs, and swinging your arms as you would rotate them back and then forward like you're in the pool doing a freestyle swim. That's called a standing swim, and we're going to start in 3 seconds. Just make sure your back is straight, your feet are together, toes and heels touching, okay? And let's go. So make sure your shoulders are back. Make sure that your tailbone is tucked in. Isometrically contract the muscles in your legs. Right? Isometric contraction means that your muscles are just being squeezed, that you're just focusing on them and squeezing them. You've got 15 more seconds. Keep it going. You're swimming. You're obviously alternating your arms as they swing back and then forward, cupping your hands as though you were sort of like pushing your way through the water. And the next thing we're going to do are some jumping jacks. So this is a level 2 difficulty workout, and this is the same warm-up move that we're going to be doing all week. So just take it at your own level. We've got 30 seconds. Make sure your back stays straight. Make sure you land lightly on the balls of your feet. Make sure that you are jumping out to about double shoulder width apart. And let's get going for 30 seconds. If you are able to get your arms up over your head completely. You want your hands to touch at the top. You are 10 seconds in already. 30 seconds goes pretty fast. So, like always, what we're going to do is 2 sets. The first set is going to start now in just a couple of seconds, rather. And it's 6 moves, fairly easy moves. We're actually starting on the floor today. And then the second set is it's the same exercises, but we're going to move faster through the second set. In the first set, I'm going to explain everything to you, give you a few seconds to get into the right position. You're able to stop doing your jacks now. Let's go down to the floor, lay down on your left side. Your legs are straight, extended straight out from your body, so you're in one line. Rest your hand kind of on your head, on your hand with your upper arm on the floor, and press your knees together. So for 30 seconds, what you're going to do is you're going to lift both legs up using the top part of your hip on that right side. You're laying on your left side, and then you're going to lower back down slowly. Okay, let's begin now. Exhale, lift up, and slowly lower down. Exhale, lift up, and slowly lower down. Keep this move going. Like every single muscle maintenance sequence we've done since the beginning, the inception of this series back last year in August, we will be doing all of these moves. These are the most functional or foundational components at the beginning of the week. And as the week continues, it's going to get more difficult. Okay, now what I want you to do is turn to your tummy and then roll up onto your hands and your toes for a plank on your hands. And I'm going to start the 30 seconds now. This is simply called a plank. It's a plank on your hands. Your butt is down. If if you are pretty strong and you need to do something a little more significant, you can either do a little bit of a corkscrew, you can do some push-ups, you can do some Spider-Mans. If you're not able to do a plank on your hands, you can rest on your knees. Your hands and your toes. You can do a plank on your knees. You've got 5 seconds, so either way, you're done. Now. Okay, let's do that double leg side lift on the other side. So you're going to rest on your right side. Your legs are straight again. Your feet are flexed. Press the knees together and exhale, lift up and lower back down. So you're lifting both legs at the same time. The plank was in the middle between these two sides, so obviously we're going to end up doing both sides. I just put one little ab move in the middle, one core move in the middle to kind of give your hips a bit of a relaxation. 15 more seconds. And this is great. Now, this move is cool because you should be feeling this in the side part of the upper part of your hip. You're really forced to contract and then to flex that tensor fasciae latae muscle, which is on the outside of your hip, the top part of the butt. Okay, now I want you to turn to your back. Bring your hands, kind of like lift your hands up over your head. Your legs are straight out in front of your body. You're going to do a straight leg crunch. So if you really need to support your neck, you need to put your hands behind your neck. That's fine. But otherwise, let your hands hover 5 or 6 inches above your body. And you're going to take a deep breath in as you exhale. Crunch up, lifting your head, your shoulders, and the top part of your rib cage. All right, let's start the 30 seconds now. Very good. Exhale, lift up. Inhale on your way back down, and make sure when you go back down, your head always reaches the floor and that you move slowly with control. You don't want gravity to help you get your head to the floor, because it will help you. It likes to help, but we don't want it to help because it really, it inhibits your control, and that means that it lessens the effect of the exercise. Now, what you're going to do is bend your knees. You're finished with that, by the way. You're doing a hip bridge next. So your knees are bent, your feet are on the floor, shoulder width apart, toes and heels in line, hands down by your sides. Lift your hips up and hold for 30 seconds. Time has started. Very good. Just make sure that your hips are high, that you are breathing, that your toes don't lift up off the floor. It's very easy for you to allow your toes to float, and that means that you're absorbing more weight in your thigh and your lower back. Not good. Press those toes down. 5 more seconds. You can do this. We've got one more move. I'm going to have you stand up and do a squat. Go ahead. Stand on all the way up. Get the heart rate back up. We're going to do a fairly dynamic squat here. So plant your feet shoulder width apart. Sit down and back into an imaginary chair. Go. 30 seconds. Inhale on your way down. Exhale as you press your heels into the floor. Squeeze your glutes and lift up. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Keep it going. Your hands can do anything at this point. I really don't care. If you need to push yourself a little bit more, do a little jump at the top or a pulse at the bottom. 5 seconds. Very good. Okay, take a deep breath. We're going to go back down onto the floor on your left side again. We're going to lift those the right side is on top. We're going to lift both legs up for that double leg lift. All right, let's start in 5 seconds. So get down on the floor. Legs are straight, feet are flexed, and lift. Up and down. Up and down. Exhale, up. Good. Keep it going. Second set, we're not shuffling around here. We are moving right from one thing to the next. You've got 5 seconds until that plank on your hands. So you're going to roll from your left side to facing the floor right now. On your hands, lift up off the floor and hang out on your toes. If you need to make this harder, the other thing that you can do that's very simple is just invert your feet, both feet, from gripping the floor with the balls of your feet and your toes to resting on the floor on the tops of your feet. You've got 15 seconds, by the way. So that makes it, we call that a mermaid plank. And we love this move because the tops of your feet don't really do anything for you in terms of helping out. Your entire core is engaged at this point. All right, you're 3 seconds away. Good. Now down on your right side. And lift both legs up. and down. 30 seconds is going. We're more than halfway through here, guys. You have about 2.5 minutes until this workout is over. It will be ready to start the day. It's Tuesday. Gosh, if you're in New York City where I am, I hope that you are bundling up. It is freezing here. Turn to your backs now and keep your legs straight. Let your arms hover right over your body. Take a deep breath in, press your lower back into the floor and crunch up and down. Crunch up and down. Really focus on that squeeze of your abs and the pressing into the floor with your lower back so that your back doesn't have to work as hard as it would if your abs weren't engaged. Really draw your energy from your abs. Force your head and your shoulders and your rib cage up off the floor. And now bend your knees. Plant your feet on the floor, shoulder width apart for the hip bridge. Very good. Excellent. Lift your hips up in the air as high as they go. You've got 15 more seconds. We're going to finish off with that standing squat. And that is coming up here in 5 seconds. Very, very good. Okay, stand up. Make sure you plant your feet, shoulder width apart. Your toes don't turn out. And let's go. Last 30 seconds. Here we are. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. 10 more seconds. You are doing so well. Inhale on your way down. Exhale as you squeeze your glutes. Press your heels into the floor. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Congratulations. You're ready to start your day. No guilt here. You have the hall pass to skip the gym for sure. I'm Kim Watkins, your trainer from InShape Fitness in New York City, and I'll be back tomorrow with your Wednesday workout. Have a great day. Visit InShapeFitness.com if you have any questions. InShape-Fitness.com if you have any questions about our programming. And let me know what you think. See you later.